Well, you did that with your 2-year-old. I did the same thing with my 15-year-old. I picked them up from basketball practice, and I said, "What do you want for dinner?" He said, "Grilled cheese." And I go, "You want some French fries with that bad boy?" He's like, "Yeah, we had to stop at the store and get cheese and French fries, and I got a treat for the dog." And
went to girls basketball, hugged someone's leg, and left.
Oh my God!
So it was almost the same.
So funny.
Hey everybody, it was an enthusiasm. That was like a clap of an elf.
It was.
Welcome to another edition of Falcons Corner. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert, the good guy, the no, Danny Berg, triple threat, Tom Ferguson, SID behind the camera, elfing it up.
He's elfing it up. I wore Christmas, and it was Triple Threat's birthday the other day.
It was. It was.
The big 3 what? 4?
3-4. The 3-4.
Wow.
The pup.
Yeah.
Not the youngest of the group, though, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know about Coach Pardini.
I'm not sure.
He is my age.
Oh,
Are you older than triple threat?
I am. I have less hair to prove it.
I am the second oldest because I believe I am older than the boss.
Are you?
The big guy, yeah.
But the true big guy is
The true big guy is the
Yeah.
oldest, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that too.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. All right, well, welcome to another week of Falcon Athletics. Let's kick it off because it's Christmas time. We got a lot of stuff to do.
We do.
We do. So we got to lead off with women's basketball. 2-0, 2 Region 19 wins, Raritan, and then a big one last weekend here at the Union against Union.
Big double-digit win over the at the time,
Right.
the 10th ranked Union County Owls.
Yes.
That's awesome.
A great win
Huge
for our Lady Falcons. Led the way all week because one, they had a nice win up at Raritan. They had to take the trip up to Raritan.
On the road to any of our conference games.
Our athlete of the week, Nia Jackson.
I was going to say, especially after 2 weeks off,
Right.
where they didn't have games to go on the road and win at Raritan, who usually gives them a tough game.
Yeah, and it's a tough place to play.
And they're good. I mean, Phil's a great coach, and they're good. So I was surprised, and it was a closer game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So again, but the 2 weeks off due to other teams not having seasons,
Right.
and us finding out so late that we try to plug games in, but there's only so much you can do because other people have games.
Right, but like I said, athlete of the week, Nia Jackson. What was her line at Raritan?
She had, it was 15 points. It was team high.
Right.
Made 5 of 10 or 5 of 11 shots, something like that. And then followed that up against Union on Saturday, was the second leading scorer. Had 16 points, 14 of which came in the second half.
Right.
Knocked down
That's
a couple
huge.
3-point shots, hit a couple big mid-range jumpers. Like, it was just all a part of our team playing really, really well on Saturday.
And then my girl, Sienna Roberts, had a great game on Saturday. She was no offense to Nia, because I like Nia, but she was my choice for athlete of the week, even though I got voted down. That means I don't have any power.
Right, none.
Right? But as Sienna would say, as she told me yesterday, she was cooking.
Oh, yeah?
On Saturday.
I love it.
Which
I love
rings
it.
true because she is a culinary major.
Right.
Oh, look at that.
So she was cooking.
So her pun was intended.
Maybe not. But I took it as, wait, you're still in culinary, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, you definitely are cooking.
Yeah, I love it.
But she had a great performance, off the bench in limited minutes. Which she had
Team high 17 points.
Yeah. So she really was instrumental when they made their run to.
There was a moment in that game where they were down 17-6. And I thought you might have just thought, they're just this is what it's going to be the rest of the way. And they hit a couple 3-point shots. They got themselves back into position. Sienna started to hit runners, and for whatever reason, it was working. And the energy she brings off the bench, I think, kind of fed everybody else.
Right.
And every time they needed a big play,
and I think at that point
there.
when you said it was 17-6, me sitting so close to the action, I hear Coach Spence saying, "Get in," like talking to herself, like she knew they needed a couple baskets there just to kind of just stop the momentum and the flow that Union was getting into, and they got some. And what's also funny, listening to Coach Spence, is whenever someone gets beat, defensively, you just hear, okay, Mo, as for Mahogany to
slide in,
just go in and
just go in and be
take care of business.
To have one of her 7 blocks, right?
Yeah. Go in and use that length.
She was a force on the inside. So a great 2 days for our women. Unfortunately, because of upcoming weather, they will not be playing now until after the Christmas holiday.
Correct.
All right, correct. And we'll touch base about that after the Christmas holiday because we're in 2023 mode kind of here in athletics.
We
are. All right. Our men last week, 1-1.
1-1.
So they went up to Raritan, lost in a close one, back and forth in the second half. Ended up losing by 2.
By 2. 82 to 80.
Shot at the buzzer.
Had a shot at the buzzer that missed left, but 82 to 80 overcame a double-digit deficit, and we're down 8 with less than a minute to go and closed within 1.
Right. My biggest takeaway from that game, and I sent him a message right when it happened during the game, Nashawn Johnson had a nice alley-oop pass thrown to him from Ramad Ali, and he decided not to dunk it and just to lay it up, and he missed it. Oh. So I got out my phone immediately and yelled at him. I was told by my polar bear that he's not going to see that he's in the game. I was like, he'll know I sent it during the game.
He'll feel it.
So I just messaged him, dunk the basketball, and it wasn't 5 seconds later that he came down the lane with a vicious left-handed dunk.
So he felt it.
Right.
I like that. I like that.
He got the message and he apologized to me, and Ramad was mad at him also for not dunking the basketball.
He cost him an assist.
I wouldn't be mad and technically 2 points because we lost by 2. So Nashawn, that's on him. But they bounced. But you know what? They fought to the end. And Raritan's tough. They were the number 1 seed last year, right? In the Region 19.
They were. Yeah.
They're good, and Ryan, like Kevin, Coach Ryan. So like Kevin. He's been there a long time. Like, they're good.
Yep.
They are that top level. Like you said, they're the number 1 seed last year. So I think it's a good loss. And I said that to Coach Gabriel and before they went into their next game against SUNY Ulster, which we know they won.
Right.
It was a good loss.
Yeah.
He said, it is, and we just need to rebound here. And we've had a great first half of the season.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Hoping to keep that momentum going.
Right. Tomorrow, whenever, Thursday. Yes. So
against Morris, but
but they, like I said, they did bounce back last weekend against Ulster. They made a trip up north and final
93 to 75.
Okay, so we would say 18-point victory.
Yeah, they're doing things.
Yeah,
they're doing things.
They're 8-3, which I believe is their best record since 2017 at this point in the year.
Very good. If they get some consistent outside shooting, they could be a threat in the postseason because they got some athletic dudes that can get up and down the floor and they'll defend. And when we know that they're well coached.
Halfway through, and they know what they're doing now.
Right.
Yep.
I think he's settled into a rotation. What the expectations are of certain players.
Yep.
And hopefully those players understand what their role is. And it really genuinely seems like that's the case. But that's what happens when you're winning.
Right. And I see Julian Wilson is getting some more minutes.
That's the thing. He's starting to round into playing shape.
Yeah. So he's getting into Triple Threat just said, he's getting into playing shape. Yeah. He's looking more like a basketball player, less like an offensive lineman.
Sure.
And so he's giving them some valuable minutes. He's a big dude, coming off the bench. When you got a 6'7", 300-pound guy, coming in that's athletic, it's
the difference maker come playoff time.
And they are also off now because of the weather, like you said, until after the Christmas holiday, which we'll talk about in our next season.
We will, because we will have a show before each team plays.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe and stuff too. So. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
We got to figure out Nia Jackson's situation.
Okay.
We'll talk or not talk or show a picture of her, whatever we're going to do. Tom's going to work on that.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back and wrap it up.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be back in the Falcons Corner. Take flight.
Imagine the innovator you could be tomorrow with an innovative education today from Lackawanna College. Our Level Up program puts high school students on an early college pathway for an easier college transition and faster degree attainment at a dramatically lower cost. That's why Fast Company named us one of the world's most innovative companies. With an education from Lackawanna College, imagine where you'll be tomorrow. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College. Oil and gas jobs are back. Are you looking for a life-changing experience? Lackawanna College's School of Petroleum and Natural Gas can put you on a path to a lucrative career in the production and delivery of America's energy in just 2 years. Choose from 2 degree programs or 2 certificate programs with internships that give students real-world and practical experience in the field. Lackawanna College will give you the education you need to build a career in this exciting industry. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College. Apply today at lackawanna.edu.
everybody, welcome back to the Falcons Corner Holiday Edition. Voice of the Falcons, Mike Rickert. Good guy to know, Danny Berg.
Happy
Triple Threat Tom. Yes, I did. Yes, I am not singing or wishing anyone a happy holidays.
Happy holidays. No, we say I like Merry Christmas.
Sure, Merry Christmas.
I celebrate Merry Christmas.
I celebrate Merry Christmas. Yeah. I might not celebrate this year.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, I may.
Yeah, you may.
Yeah, sure.
You got colored lights on the tree.
Yeah.
I mean, I go with
red,
white,
yellow,
but
green.
I don't know.
All those fancy multicolored lights.
See, I've won that battle.
Yeah.
You know, but my parents have like the big old-fashioned.
I like those ones.
Some bubble ones. We do have some bubble lights because I left those from my grandfather's house when I was a kid. But yeah, we usually do the white lights. White lights on the outside. We decorated the outside so far.
Okay. You're getting there. You only got a couple days.
Well, as long as it's done for when the big guy comes down the proverbial chimney that we don't have.
Well, that's why he's magical, and you could just find another way.
Not as magical as an elf, though.
No, we talked about that earlier and stuff too. Thank God I'm gone through that phase of life. I don't like getting old. However, there are some good things that come with. Yes, and that is I don't have to pretend anymore. Like the two of you have.
Yeah.
Yes, but my dog is a puppy, so maybe my dog believes in Santa. Yeah, he doesn't give a crap.
No.
No.
You get like little bacon things.
Well, he gives a couple craps, doesn't he?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, and he gets bacon.
Yeah.
He loves his doggy bacon. So he knows.
He
does his little number 2. He takes off for the porch because he knows he's getting his bacon.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes. So he knows it. So he's excited. Yeah. But before we leave for the year, we want to thank everyone who has participated, supported, helped.
Yes.
Whatever for Falcon Athletics for the fall semester. We had a great semester. Football bowl game.
Yeah.
Men's soccer, most wins ever. Playoffs.
Yeah.
So it was.
Volleyball was just on the cusp, especially with hiring a coach in August.
Right.
I think.
Yep.
There's been a lot of good things. All the programs we participated.
Yes.
In everything that we've had, which has been a long time coming since COVID really kind of put things in on hold for us and pause and. It's nice to have it back, and the support of the school has been something that was lacking because we weren't allowed to have fans at sometimes and things like that. But it's nice to see, a lot of in attendance for the basketball games lately.
Yep.
Dr. Nazarchek's got her seat over there. It's like Norm at Cheers.
Right. Yep.
So you're right. You hit the nail on the head. A lot of support, and then for me, a lot of support within our staff that we have. Of course, that we're at full force. And it doesn't really always feel like work,
right? Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Which is something to say because after recording today, we are going on our lunch field trip to bowl.
Yeah, it's our staff meeting.
Yes, so we are going to do some bowling. Tom, can you put some results up? Because I want everyone to know that I can bowl.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned with Mike's enthusiasm about this.
Well, he's pumped. He did say he's gonna level the playing field and use house shoes and house balls.
Yes.
However,
one because I gave all my bowling stuff away when I retired from bowling. However, I used to be a big bowler. I was a 200 average bowler for many years, and I enjoyed, what you do at the bowling alleys, like gamble and take money from your friends and all that stuff. We can do something with the deck of cards with my friends every once in a while. I should have brought it, but I'll be icing my arm later, that's for sure. Well, the last time I bowled was like 2 years ago, and I pulled my hamstring a little bit. But that's because I'm cheap, and I was bowling with my son, and we rented the lane for 45 minutes, and it cost like $1,000. So you wanted to hurry. So we had to get as many games in as we can to get our money's worth, and it was just fatigue.
So we thank Dr. Larson for this staff meeting.
Yes. Today. So it's just another joy of working here at the college. We do some fun stuff and stuff too. So we're gonna bowl. Tom's gonna put up all the results. That's good.
I'm excited to watch Joe bowl.
Yes,
that's actually what I'm
maybe you can throw a picture up or two too, if you have time with the whole editing process and stuff.
Oh, well, yeah.
We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. We'll be back sometime in January to get us kicked off for the end of winter and the kickoff of spring. Sounds good. Because then we have baseball, softball, and all that other stuff happening, right? Release of schedules, media days. So much stuff to look forward to in the year 2023.
Be better than 2022.
The year of Michael Jordan.
You got it.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Have a great holiday season, everyone. From the Lackawanna College Athletics